Hi Taurus, this is Nyonjo with Truth is Changed Tarot, and I'm here to do your Spring Equinox reading. So Spring Equinox consists of, it's from the dates of March 20th to June 20th. So that's Aries season, Taurus season, and Gemini season. So yeah, and before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all the people who liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much, y'all. Alright, so let's get started. So your overall message for Aries season is luck and creativity. So what I'm getting is from during this time period, which is, I'm afraid to say, March 20th to April 20th, I think things are going to start coming up in your life. Little, like, coincidences that feel very familiar, really resonate with you, are going to keep coming up. What I'm getting with the luck card in particular. And I think it's going to start inspiring you with the creativity card here. So things that just kind of like, little signs are going to start popping up that are going to push you to move towards sort of the source of inspiration, the root of what is inspiring to you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, so for your tarot cards here, you have the Hermit, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Fool. So definitely in this time period is, with the Hermit card here, it's talking about just this introspection that's going to be happening. This introspection that's kind of trying to allow you to put all these little synchronicities and coincidences and signs together. And they're going to like push you to kind of to make you a decision, push you to make a decision about, with the Fool reverse here. Oh, this is the Two of Wands. When the Fool reverse here is make a decision around what is stopping you from taking the risk to move towards what you desire. And with the King of Cups here in reverse, or yeah, the Knight of Cups here in reverse, is talking about sort of this being in this emotional state that feels very unfamiliar and foreign to you. And it's kind of like your emotional, it's like you're kind of pushing down your emotions. Because with so the Nine of Cups is facing, oh my gosh, my cat. The Nine of Cups is in reverse is facing this Hermit energy. So maybe perhaps you feel like in this period that you're kind of traveling backwards. You know, you're traveling backward. My cat. Oh, she's so weird. You're traveling backwards. Nine of Cups here in reverse. You're traveling backwards to a time, a place, a mindset that doesn't feel emotionally satisfying. And you're like, what the fuck? But I think these things, like I said, the signs, coincidences, synchronicities, are kind of exposing sort of, oh my gosh, exposing the roots of what the work, the roots of the root work that you're working on. It's like you are addressing the kind of, you've been addressing kind of the surface level, and then you get into the ground soil, and it's asking you to go into the core of the earth. Okay, the core of yourself. You know, because the core is like a sun in the middle of the earth. It's yourself that you're trying to get to. Your root, it's like stuff that's also impacted from your childhood. Is what I'm getting. Okay. Whew, sorry. Okay. So you got the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So I think what I'm getting from this is like having people who are patient with you doing your work, your internal work. you know, I think maybe this isn't a factor that's making it a lot more difficult. Is like it's asking you to, it's telling you like, the seven of Pentacles, this is patience, and then the Six of Pentacles, this is equity. So it feels like you're kind of doing this work with other people, whether it be a romantic partner, business, community member, person in your community, friend, whatever, family. It's like this work is it takes time. You know, like I said earlier, so you feel like you're coming back to the same place, like you are, but you have different tools in your belt to be able to address it. And maybe people are frustrated, like, why are you back at the same place? Like, what's going on? And you're like feeling some type of way. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. You're feeling bad about yourself. But you need people who are just kind of patient with you to do this work, who are kind of giving to you. And with the Fool here, you'll be able to take that. Take the energy from that support that you're receiving and to take the leap here, to just jump. And so your overall advice is, I trust the change unfolding in my life. So it goes back to that luck card, all these little signs, synchronicities, and part of that trust is you trusting yourself. So you trust that you can kind of piggyback and from the energy, manifest from the energy, you know, connect to it in very creative ways that center your movement forward on this spiral, if that makes sense. Like you're going a little bit more further out and further out. Wait, if I do it like this, further out and further out and further out and further out, or further in, so you can go to the core. Either way, you're doing that work and you're to take the leap. All right, so let's get to Taurus season here. So this is your season, Taurus here. And so you have abundance and cycle. It's just speaking to what I was just saying about sort of this spiral, this cyclical thing, things that keep coming back because of certain time periods. You see here with the moon is like half, you know, whatever. New moon is in there, actually. And with the abundance too, it's like, it feels like things are being pushed into your life and then taken away, pushed into your life and taken away. And you're just like, how can I just have stability? What do I need to do? I took the leap in March. Oh, in Taurus season, I mean, y'all probably know, but I'll just say it just for the people who are cross-watching, you know. So, Taurus season is April 21st to April 21st to May 20th. All right. So, yeah, it's because you got the taste of abundance, and you're just like, I need to hold on to it. I need to grab onto it. Why does it keep leaving my life? So let's get to the tarot cards. So you have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, or the Page of Pentacles upright. So, like I said, it's just there's like an element of other people kind of interfering with you being able to have the discipline to move forward, to continue on this motivation. And it's like this, a thing is being thrown in your face, and you keep reaching at it, but it's too far away. You know, it's because someone's holding you back, if that makes sense. You're being held back, so you can't reach as far as you want to. So once you release that person, you'll be able to reach farther because you're not being held back. I don't know why I got that. Yeah, so that's the message I'm getting. Because with the Page of Pentacles, that's your energy of moving forward. You know, it has to do with messages, and it has to do with kind of nurturing yourself, nurturing your kind of your projects, whatever. Okay. So you have the Queen of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. So yeah, people are kind of stopping you from moving forward on the knowledge that made you take the risk in the first place to, you know, like I said, from Aries season with the Hermit in reverse, people are trying to stop you from doing that work. Because what ultimately the work does is allow you to be in a place that is emotionally stable and nurturing to you. And allows you to be in a place that is fulfilling for other people. Because the Queen of Cups is someone who is just overall just supportive, nurturing. And maybe this is what, like I said earlier, it's just, again, emphasizing this message of having people who are very nurturing in your life. Having people who are there, who have your back, who will continue to push you and be you know, I'll give you constructive criticism, not destructive, like, rejection. You know, I think you know exactly what I mean. You do, because it's the reading. So yeah, with the Six of Swords in reverse here, with the Chariot in reverse, it's just like you're trying to move forward from the knowledge. Literally, with the Six of Swords, it has to do with carrying the knowledge you have from experiences and circumstances and your past and moving forward. But because it's reverse, it's like emphasizing these messages of not being able to move forward and feeling stuck. It's feeling stuck and captured. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's because the cycle is about to end. And I think a lot of times people are just like, they don't want you to be the new you. They don't like that, because the new you is not going to give as much as you have been. The new you is going to realize that abundance is reachable once you let go. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles here is like doing that work. You've done the work. The cycle is ending. You're saying goodbye. You're closing the door on the people, and their hands are like trying to come out and try to grab you. No, you're good. You're done. You're gonna move forward with this Page of Pentacles energy. You're gonna just. I'm gonna see. I think there's something specific about the Page of Pentacles energy, though. I mean, look at it. But yeah, you're done. You're good. During your season, during your solar year, you're like, you're close. The chapter is closed. You're done. Yeah. Four of Pentacles here. You're releasing all the little things, little digs people did at you, the little the sort of instant gratifications that comes from like connect with people on a very surface level. All that you're releasing, so you're able to kind of, you know, lighten your load to move forward on your own energy and nurture yourself, kind of nurture your inner child in a lot of ways. So your advice for this time period is the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. So it's asking you to just breathe. Just breathe in. Feel, I'm just going to say it because this is what is coming to mind. Feel the energy of being connected to your element of the earth. Like, really ask yourself, you know, what abundance are you reaching for? I think it's just it's just really talking about just slowing things down. Yeah, that's a lot of what it's talking about. It's just slowing things down, doing things at your own pace, at your own, you know, yeah, at your own, in your own rhythm. Don't try to give into the urgency of other people's kind of, you know, energy that is kind of this whole, you know, blocking you from being able to move forward energy. You know, this is the messiness that you're moving away from towards, you know, this sort of internal, what is that? Internal, I'm just like getting, when you breathe in, like, inhale, exhale. This is kind of like yoga. I think I'm thinking about yoga, that's why. Yeah, so just connecting to that kind of meditative state that allows you to kind of continue to sit with this knowledge that you've been moving through. All right, so now for Gemini season, which is May 21st to June 20th, you have Protect and Transformation. It's basically what we were just talking about. It's just now you've kind of been this process of change, and it's asking you to really put the barriers, the boundaries in place, so you're able to kind of maintain that energy. That's a lot of what this kind of rhythm, this kind of spring energy has been. Like, spring is about abundance. All these, you know, come from winter, of this period of reflection, to this thing starting to grow, to bloom, to, you know, be fertile and harvestable, or not really, because that's fall, whatever. Things are starting to bloom. Flowers are going out there, okay? And it's asking you to, like, protect that, continue to fertilize that, so when it comes fall time, you're able to benefit from that. So the cards you have are the Wheel, Fortune, the Emperor, and the Four of Swords. So that's basically what I was just saying. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor, it's like protecting this energy of abundance that has been pushed into your life, and creating structures around it so you're able to maintain it. And what that looks like is boundaries, what I just said. And a lot of times with the Emperor too, it's like turning this kind of knowledge into practical application. So you have the abundance with the Emperor here in reverse. So you have the abundance. Oh my gosh. And you have the Six of Cups in reverse. You have the abundance. It's just a matter of actually being able to utilize that information. And with this Emperor in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse, I mean, the Six of Cups has to do with nostalgia and also has to do with soulmate energy. And with the reverse, I think this will be an obstacle. This will be a little bit of an obstacle for you to kind of fully feel like you're in a process of transformation. Let's see why. So make her ball here, Spirit. Okay. All right, come on. What's happening? What's good? What's happening? What's up? Okay. Ooh. So you have the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups has to do with kind of trying to... It almost feels like you don't feel like a stability is achievable. Like this is going back from what your solar year was happening. What's happening to your solar year is, so opportunities are being presented to you. Maybe an opportunity is being presented to you by this Emperor energy that feels almost destined, but it's actually kind of a form of control, either by somebody else or yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Opportunity of what seems like emotional stability, because with the Emperor, the Emperor has to do with four. So you have three fours here, and then you have another card about the Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Cups, which is about stability as well. And it's interesting because this kind of looks like what I was talking about, going from the fall to the spring. It's like things are blooming. This energy is being put out there. But I think with this energy, maybe it's kind of bringing up times of nostalgia. So I think it's more so about nostalgia. And as a result, you're trying to control your energy, control your surroundings, and kind of control the opportunities that are coming to you. But like the Emperor isn't about control, it's about creating stability. And creating stability isn't always done through force, is what I'm getting. And with the Four of Swords here, it's just asking you to take this time to continue to reflect. With the Six of Wands here, to be, in a sense, a stasis of self-worth is what I'm getting. Like, you have done this transformative work. You are this moth now. You're butterfly, whatever. You are this butterfly, you are this moth now. You're springing from this Gemini energy. This Gemini time period. But yeah, because the swords have to do with Gemini, or like air signs, which is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So it's just this period of reflection is happening that is going to allow you to feel more connected to what it means to feel confident, what it means to feel worthy, what it means to feel successful. Oh, interesting. It came out again. So with the Four of Wands, so you have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. And it's just saying, with any sort of energy, this theme of controlling and overbearing, any sort of energy that's trying to be in that way is definitely like a very fiery energy that feels almost like it just literally engulfs you in this passion or this energy that feels like it's directed well, but isn't about you or your higher purpose. It's not towards your goals and aims. Like, this energy is somebody who's just coming in and kind of lighting on fire for their own benefits, for their own need to be warm, for their own need to be confident. And I mean, it's also just like a sense of just like, people do that during, like, people try to be on your light to feel better about themselves, but at the end of the day, they're going to try to take your light for themselves to feel good, but they can't. It's always this unsatisfiable need that people have who are just trying to be under other people's lights. So you kind of just let go of that energy. Just let go of those people who are trying to do that shit, because you really need to take this time to just really reflect on your own shit. All right, so your overall advice is, I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. And a lot of times when I get this card, it really has to do with this sort of continued internal, intergenerational trauma, and addressing sort of the patterns that you came into this world with as a result of your own family trauma and drama. I mean, there's not always have to be drama, but things that have shaped you from your childhood, and that's very distinct towards your family, towards kind of how you grew up. And the way to honor that is to piece through it, to process it, to move to like here, to build, to like transform it, like to protect it in a lot of ways, and to have a really different relationship with it is what I'm getting. I'm gonna clarify it actually. It's probably just gonna say the same thing I said, but whatever. What's going on with me? Oop. Ugh. What do you want? Okay, shuffle again. Alright, the love is in reverse. So that definitely is talking about what is the childhood shit that has impacted how you feel in divine connection with other people, romantically, friendship wise, like, because the lover's energy is this kind of this bond that feels like divine, it feels everlasting, it feels it's almost like the soulmate energy, because like with the Six of Cups, like I said earlier, it's the soulmate energy. So this kind of connection is reversed. So it's a connection that feels unhealthy, that does not feel like stable. It feels shallow. It doesn't feel sustainable. So it's just kind of asking you to look back at the past and see where the roots of that is, and that's different for everybody. I know for me, I know my childhood stuff, like very different from some friends. So everybody has a different, but at the end of the day, it's just asking you to look at it, face it, honor it by having a different relationship with it that feels constructive and not destructive. All right, so that's your reading. If you'd like a personal reading from me, go to my website, truthischanged.tumblr.com. And on my Instagram, I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month. It's also on my website. And yeah, thanks for watching. Blessings.